Hi guys, and welcome to another video by Traveling Vegan and Frodo. So I got asked to make a video about dinner ideas for people who would like to try a vegan lifestyle, right? So anyone could have these dinners. They're healthy, they'll be cheap, and they'll be cruelty free. So it's brilliant, right? And it can feed many people. So a common misconception is that vegan food costs a lot of money, and today I'd like to show you, just give you some ideas, or maybe dinners under $5 to $10 which can feed a couple of people. So here you go, I have my preps and let's get show on the road. Let's get that show on the road. Okay, don't laugh too much at me. Anyway, okay, so the first easy vegan food that a lot of vegans have and go to is pasta. Pasta is vegan, so this one particular here is, I don't know if you'll be able to see right there, but it's made of 100% durum wheat semolina. You can also have rice pasta, you can also have corn pasta, you can also have bean pasta. There's a lot of different choices out there, and as long as you read the description and make sure there's no eggs in your pasta or no milk solids, you're good to go. So this one there I bought from, I'm not sponsored by the way by anyone, this is just something that I use and I just want to share with you guys and make it easy for you. So this packet cost me $1, and this is half a kilo, 500 grams packet. So seriously, this could be like 2 or 3 meals. For example, it depends how much you eat or how hungry you are and what can you put with it. So there are many pasta sauces out there on the market, so you can definitely use them. They're vegan. If you read the ingredients, I'll show you one of them at least. There you go, it sort of focuses, but it just has tomatoes and it's got some vegetables and some spices, garlic, herbs and sugar and salt. So definitely, what you want to watch out on is that there's not too much salt in these, because we don't want to consume too much salt or more than we need to, because salt makes our bodies store water weight and it's just unnecessary. Like, it makes exercises harder and it makes, you know, just moving around harder. So if you do want a really low salt option, what you can do is get something like this, which is like diced tomatoes, and here in Australia it's under $1 per can again, so this is pretty cheap option if you want to make a sauce which is low salt, or you're not happy with what you're getting at the supermarket, you don't like the flavors, for example, right, or something like that, and then you can add your own herbs and spices to it and make it really yummy. And what else you can add with your pasta is something this, like easy. I prefer to buy beans like in a packet and soak them myself and make my own beans, but if you want, you can definitely get the beans in a can. This one right there is no added salt again, so that is very easy. And if you're not really into beans or lentils or chickpeas, which all of them are great in pasta, I personally find them amazing, but if you're not really into that, what you can add is frozen corn or peas, or you can add these bad boys, mushrooms. It's good. I love mushrooms, so that is quite a cool idea, and I have that dinner quite often, and it's just so quick and easy. Okay, so another idea for you to have, I'll just get the sliding sorted. Okay, I'll stay here. It's barley. There's mixed bake right there that I have of barley and lentils, peas and all that little mix, and it's pretty cool. Like, it's just so easy to cook this stuff. It's very cheap. Like, seriously, it'd be like $1 for this bag, and you can buy it on bulk sections. And again, you can have it with some pasta sauce, and this is about like $2 to $3 in Australia. So the fact, like, if you calculated barley or pasta, and for example you use the whole 500 grams packet with like $1, and you use like a pasta sauce, it's like $3. So it's just not really that expensive. And to make it a bit more interesting, you can add things like garlic or onions to it, right? And you can always add frozen corn and peas to it as well, so it's very easy and simple. Okay, next thing is soups. Yep, right here. We have, these are store-bought, both of them, and they're both vegan. So the top one is the lentil vegetable soup, and the second one is the farmhouse vegetable soup. I think you can find at least the bottom Campbell brand in New Zealand as well as like other countries, but definitely soups is an amazing, really cheap vegan option. So you can, if you don't want to buy store-bought soups and want to still make something very quick and easy, you can use vegetable stock or just water, and you can boil things like pumpkin, potatoes, sweet potato, or kumara, right, carrots, leeks. Put that all in a big pot, boil it up, and vegetables are so cheap. In reality, like if you compare, you know, buying a kilo of potatoes, which I actually have here, which is actually another idea of mine, but this is like for dinner. This is 1 kilo of potato, and that actually cost me 99 cents, and these guys were organic from a local shop, so that's all good as well. So yeah, that's another idea. If you don't want pasta, you don't want barley, or you're sick of that, you can have soups. Make vegetable soups, which will be healthy, which will be filling. You can have it with breads. Most breads are vegan, so as long as you don't add butter, cream, milks, things like that to soups, they're going to be fine. What you can do though, there are plenty of plant-based milks available on the market. So for example, if you want something creamy and stuff, you can add coconut milk or coconut cream. And there are also, I'll just quickly get a couple of things out. So there are also plenty of soy milks out there on the market. There's like oat milk, rice milk, almond milk, all of that. If you're interested, you can like definitely try adding that to your food as well and to your dinners. So that's that idea. Okay, another idea is corn chips. So if you want nachos or you're really into Mexican food, things like corn chips or burritos or wraps, all of them are usually vegan, and it depends how expensive you want to get. This would be about $2 in Australia for this bag, $2.50 or something. So it's not overly expensive. And what you can do with it, if you're missing that nachos that you used to have with animal products in it, what you can do is to make it less fatty and healthier for you. You can definitely use beans and corn and things like that, which you know of and that are vegan. But what you also can use is things like nuttolene and nutmeg, or there's a kind of lentils here that I have. So you can add these things, you can chop them up, fry them up with onion, ginger, garlic, and you can also use tomato paste, so pureed tomatoes with it. And it will give you kind of that same flavoring, right, as well, like that same almost texture and taste. In fact, it is like the nut meats, they have the same texture as regular meat. So the first time I tried it, I actually kind of freaked out because it was like, what is this? Like, seriously. Another idea is vegan chili, if you're into that. So it's like beans again, and it's a lot of tomato paste, and you can add lots of spices, actual chili kernels to it, and beans, whatever you're into. You can add mushrooms to it. There are plenty of vegan cheeses on the market. I'm not really that into it because I don't like to eat high fat, but you can if you wanted to, if you're missing that cheesiness. But in reality, it's fat you eat is the fat you wear. So if you are not wanting, eating plant-based fats will definitely be better for you than having animal fats. But you know, and if you're missing it, and if it will help you when you're, you know, trying out those plant-based recipes, which will be healthier for you. Plant-based fat, like, it's from the research I've read, it doesn't actually cause cholesterol or anything like that. If you have too much fat, it will still make you gain weight. I'm sorry, but you know, you just see how you feel from it. If that's what you want to eat, that's what you want to eat. Okay, so we have nachos, we have burritos, so we have all of that Mexican food, and you can also cook up rice and do burritos, or, you know, wraps with rice, mushrooms, tomatoes, whatever you want to put in it, like avocados, guacamole. You can make a really awesome guacamole. I'll have a recipe on that coming up soon. Definitely it's good to include fresh produce, tomatoes, cucumbers, capsicums. So having those fresh healthy salads, make sure you're eating plenty of greens. That's very important and very, very healthy for you. And it's good to get into your body that food that's actually living and alive, and it will give it a lot of nutrition. Okay, so just to quickly keep on going with recipe ideas, I have vegetables, as you saw. I have potatoes, I have sweet potatoes, or kumara as they're called in New Zealand. I have carrots, and also I have an onion here as well. So definitely another easy, quick and cheap, healthy vegan dinner idea is roasted vegetables in the oven. So it's very quick, and what I actually like to do to make vegetables yummy and make it easy to cook them and faster, I like to boil them first. When I cut them up, I boil them, and then I cover them in herbs and spices that I want, like turmeric, chili, paprika, garlic, and all of that stuff. And then if I want to, at the time, I drizzle it a little bit with olive oil. Like seriously, oil is vegan, so you are obviously, like, you can use all these different foods. Oil is vegan, and if you really want oil, you want to use oil, you can. You just drizzle it lightly all over your food, and here you go. There's another vegan dinner idea, which will be filling, which will be healthy, and which will be a lot better for you in the long run. Okay, next, I don't know, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Idea number 7. Look at that, so many ideas. 7. And I haven't even gotten into some other ones which I don't have here right now, just to show you. Number 7 is things like brown rice and quinoa. So in Australia we have these packets, and I'm sure in New Zealand or like other countries they have similar ones like this. And it's like, it's already ready and prepped, and it's really easy to take these to work, or if you're at work and you forgot to bring your lunch, you can quickly run out and buy these things. They're ready in 90 seconds, and they cost a couple of dollars. So it's a cooked rice, and it's 100% vegan. And there's also things like this, steamed rice little packets. My flatmate had these in her cabinet, so I use them as an example, for you guys for this video. But sorry, so it is really fast and really easy, and 100% vegan. So what I like to use is this bad boy here. I buy my rice in big 5-kilo bags because I find that I buy it, it's a lot cheaper, and it lasts me for ages. And this is like my second big bag of rice. Oh, here you go. So you can buy any rice you want, whichever rice you enjoy, basmati, jasmine, brown rice, whatever you want. And what I have a rice cooker, and a lot of people like complain about what is it called? Teflon. But I personally don't have an issue with it. I use a little plastic spoon to like get the rice out of it or stir it, and it's fine. It works for me. And it's really, really fast. Actually, rice cookers are really, really good to use, and they're not very expensive, and they cook a pretty good rice very quickly. And like seriously, all you do is you put some rice in there, you add some water, and you use that little button thing there, and you can go from warming to cooking, and you can just leave it there for like 10-15 minutes and it will be ready and cooked for you. Very quick, and it's vegan, and it's better, and it's really tasty as well. So what I actually have here right now, I thought I'd show you. This is what I cooked up like a few days ago, maybe like 1 day ago or something. But this is brown rice here. I don't know if it looks amazing or not on camera, but what I have here, I have brown rice, and I have onions, and I have 3-4 different types of beans. I have like some chickpeas here, and then I have mushrooms and onion and tomatoes and things like that. And it is just so easy to eat that, and I have like a big batch cooked up, so then it lasts me, it lasts me like 3 days, and it's very, very simple. So this rice is another idea for you to make